Put volume on 40%. Got me saying that shit, huh?
They did. Howdy fucking doody, guys. Yeah, Google.
Yeah, Google. Google Mini is little fucking pancake assholes.
Anywho, howdy fucking doody, guys. Another day of Dead and Laughing. So welcome. We don't have disclaimers. Are we playing music?
I was trying to.
But anyways, if
But
there's gonna be
being
music,
annoying.
if there's gonna be music, it's gonna be by Korn. If there is, if not, still we don't owe any music in the background.
Yes.
Shout outs to the fan art that we've been getting lately. Monsters Art Clan, Bruce Art 13th, Halo, Zenzimo, The Con Show, this fucker, you guys, and our guests from the
This
past.
fucker?
Well, this fucker too. Can you see? Oh yeah, you can see this fucker. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, or the ones that do watch. So we appreciate you. Today's guest is gonna be Elena Black Witch.
Yeah, Elena Black. Elena, or wait, what?
Or did I butcher that?
The whole thing. Elena Black.
Oh, the handle.
I guess that's what it's. Yeah, Elena Black Witch.
Okay. Anyways, I think she's here, so we're gonna get her in. We're gonna just talk to her about, you know, her modeling skills and so forth and so forth. So,
He wants to get a couple of tips and tricks because he's trying to do it too.
It's a fact. It's a fact. Let's do this.
Go from there.
Hello,
guys. Can you
can
hear
you hear
me?
us?
Yes, I can.
It's all low.
There you go. We fixed
Yeah.
our mic.
Okay. Sorry.
You hear us?
Yes.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Welcome to Dead and Laughing. Welcome
Hi, thank
aboard.
you.
How's your? I think it's your day ahead of us.
It's night.
Yes. It's actually 3:00 in the morning, but yeah. Well, actually, today was it was great, but also quite a disaster. I'm currently stranded in Cardiff. Well, yes, actually, in Newport, I think, because I went to see My Chemical Romance today.
Oh shit! They're playing.
Yeah, yes.
That's fucking
It was,
badass.
yes,
Wow.
yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. It was, yeah, I'm particularly happy. And my voice is really awful. I'm sorry about that. But I've been screaming a lot. So yeah, but there was a delay and we missed the train. So yeah, but we found an accommodation. So that's fine.
Oh,
All
okay.
good.
No,
All good. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
safe
you're
in a
good.
room. I'm safe in
Yeah,
a room.
I was gonna ask you where were you right now, but because they look, I don't know,
Yes.
it's dark. Well, you're good. No, you're solid.
Yes.
At least you were able to get a
Yes.
room.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, yeah. So that's fine. It could have been
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
Your voice sounds fine for screaming so
Okay.
much.
Nice. Okay, perfect. I actually had no, because I actually had a cup of tea like 10 minutes ago, so probably that helped. But yeah.
Damn, that's really early too. It's you said 3 in the morning now?
It's 3 in
Yeah.
the morning over
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, it's still daytime here. Barely.
there. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, let's dive into it. What's your name and what do you do exactly?
I am Elena Black, and I'm an alternative model. Yes, sorry. You must know that sometimes, I mean, I actually started off as an actor, and sometimes I still, although it's been like almost 2 years, I still struggle of thinking as myself as an alternative model, because I started like it was really during COVID. I wanted to do something creative, and theaters were closed, and no one could meet anyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I said, okay, I joined a Facebook group, I met up with a couple of photographers, and it all started really easily, like in a playful way. I didn't expect anything, and in the last year, I feel like I've been accomplished a lot. And sometimes I actually look at my portfolio and I see lots of things. I've been in cover like 3, 4 times now, and I still consider myself like an absolute beginner. And yeah, it's it's still hard for me to refer to myself as an alternative model, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No,
Um,
no, it totally makes sense. It's like even just being an artist, we don't feel like we're at our full potential. We're still learning, and like he doesn't really consider
yeah,
himself an artist. He does art, and he even says it himself all the time that he doesn't.
I really don't.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's understandable
So,
when you say that you don't feel like you're truly a model or yet. But I'm pretty sure
yeah,
from what we've seen, you've done a lot. I know you've done a bunch of magazine covers. I think 6 or
yeah,
more. And
no,
you
I
have
wish.
done a lot.
Four.
Yeah.
No,
Four?
only four. Yeah, no,
Only
but I
four?
wish. Yes, yes.
That's a
No, but
lot though.
it's still like, yeah, 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 yeah,
If
For
you
just starting,
yeah,
that's a
if
lot.
if you think about it
yeah,
in that situation, people have been doing it for probably even longer, 5 years or so, and they're still trying to get into magazines. I mean, they might have like 2 under their belt, but the fact that you have 4 in the span of 2 years, it's insane.
yes, yes,
So
yes, yes.
I
I'm
can
I'm
see it.
actually really grateful. I've met lots of great artists and designers and photographers and models, and um, it's really a welcoming and inclusive industry, which is something that I didn't really experience in theatre, not at least not in London. Um, it's very hard. I mean, of course, it's like 5% of people that study and want to become actors actually make it.
Yeah,
Um, but I,
Hollywood.
yeah, no, but I feel like in theatre it's a bit it's I said more complicated. Um, it's a very restrict and sometimes I think narrow-minded industry, but it's
Ah,
another thing. Yes.
really?
It,
Fuck, we have no
Yes.
idea about theater.
yeah.
No, that's fine, but it's hard to explain. But of course, like COVID didn't really help either. Um, I think across the UK, uh, 400 theatres have closed due to
Permanently or
COVID.
or just because of COVID?
I think because of COVID,
Uh,
they couldn't really keep up with maintenance and like rent, which particularly in London, it's crazy expensive. But yeah, and to be fair, the government doesn't really help arts. Uh,
so how was it during COVID over there with the government and the restrictions and so forth and so forth? Because I know
we
in Australia it was pretty fucking bad, and in here it was semi bad, but especially in Cali, people don't give a fuck and they try to like.
I think that's just the U.S.
Yeah, the U.S. in general tend to not give a fuck or give two fucks. So,
it was, I mean, it took like almost 1 year before people would take it seriously, to be honest.
uh,
Um, so even here, it wasn't really great. We've
nice.
got like tons of like cases like daily, like it was spiking as crazy, and people just go around not wearing masks, um, joking and laughing about it, and people were dying. So not great. Um, but I think they did a really good job um, in vaccinating people. They
Yeah, you
really,
guys got
yeah,
cleared faster than us
yeah,
because, like I said, We U.S. is not. They don't care. We are so self-centered households.
Yeah.
And especially being in California, it's still to this day you still see it all over the place, which sucks. But yeah, I heard that they got cleared up faster with the vaccinations over there.
Yes.
But I'm glad within those 2 years, you found another hobby to attach yourself with, and you ran with it, and it worked out perfectly fine with you. So,
Yeah. No.
That's really good to hear. Holy shit.
Yes.
Perfect time to pick, too.
Yeah. Yeah. In a way, actually, COVID worked in my favor in a way. So yeah.
Yeah, a lot of our guests, especially the mask makers, we've interviewed fuck tons of mask makers, and their
So
business,
far.
yeah, their business skyrocketed during COVID. So we're glad that they were able to make sales, and they even profited even more during COVID. So we're happy that they were able to profit off of.
Yeah, everybody who already had something established online,
Yeah.
they said it didn't affect them. It was like, yeah, it's still the same. Actually, it got a little bit better. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, really?
Fuck.
Like, wow, all right.
Because honestly, I didn't think it was gonna be good for any artist. Because I mean, just being an artist is already a struggle. So for it to cut events and all that, but like how you said, people already had their online stores and all that good stuff. So they made it work and they adapted. So
Only ones that it affected were the people who actually went to events
with no storefront or
and
online stores.
Well, they did have like an online store, like Ben Russell.
Oh, okay.
Like him, he had a online and everything, but majority of his income was coming from events, seeing people face to face, and selling his work like that.
Okay.
So he said it kind of fucked him.
Not the most prettiest way.
Not in a good way either. It was more like just I'm gonna punch you in the back of the head. You're gonna accept it. It was just bad. It's like, okay, wow. That's
So yeah, let's talk about your acting. How did that become about, and what made you want to get into that in the beginning years?
Actually, it was my boyfriend who slowly pushed me into doing it. For my birthday. Oh God, 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Yeah. He gave me a voucher and he said, okay, you just shut up now. You just go and do it because you're passionate. You want to do it and just go for it. I'll give you a premise. Some premises, no. Some context. My parents haven't been really supportive. While I was growing up, I expressed the desire of studying drama, acting, etc. But they said, "Oh, he doesn't put food on the table, so what would you do with that?"
Oh yeah.
And
that type of shit.
so I went to uni. I followed the canonical process, like get graduated, etc., etc. And I kind of like put aside my dream or ambition, and for a very long time. Although I always had this thing at the back of my head, and I would really be sad about it. I said, okay, no, back, it's too late. I won't be able to make it. I've got 17 years old, graduating and doing this and that. What am I going to do? I'm 25, whatever. But my boyfriend said, shut up at that point, on my birthday, he said, shut up, you just take this and do it. So I said, yeah. And so, I went to a course, a beginner course, and then I started doing plays, and then I eventually actually studied. I went to a college and I got my my diploma in acting.
Yeah.
Yes, so I actually, let's say I made it in a way, but and then I've been in 10 productions, a couple of short films.
Yeah. I was like,
Nice.
I wonder if you did short films. So.
And then I said, why don't take it to the next level? Just try. I quit my job. I joined an agency. 2 weeks later, national lockdown.
You're like, oh fuck.
You can still do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I said, just come on, seriously, like. But yeah, so yeah, maybe the universe was giving me a sign,
Oh,
like just don't.
In a way, it was kind of an opening to do what you're doing now. In a way, with your acting career, it led you to this point in your life. So maybe it was meant to be getting into that field, and unfortunately it fucked everybody during COVID with stopping everything, because we do art. We actually bought a gang of fucking things to do art walks and events. And you remember that?
Yes.
And we were like, we're ready to go. We're gonna hit the shows. We're gonna do it with our art. And then bam, everything got canceled. It was. And I started to see it like a chain reaction. First it was the concerts, and then more and more and more and more, and then they started hitting the art walks, and I was like, oh shit, this is like everything's going in lockdown, and I was like, oh fuck, this is not good. So everything got shut down, and luckily we started the podcast 2 months or a month before COVID.
It was. I think it was in it.
In it or a month?
I think it was
before, actually.
I think it was like right at the beginning of like because at the job that I was working at the time.
Yeah.
Remember, like they already said, like, all right, we're not coming in. Everybody has to stay home.
Oh, okay. So
it was already like during. It was like right in the beginning of it, and we had no plans to do this shit.
Nah.
We had
at all.
none of it. We're just like, hey, you know what? Why don't we just like make some work? We'll go to these spots and we'll set up together. And it'll be cheaper, honestly, to like try to set up this whole spot together with all of our shit. So we did that.
And then
yeah.
Yes.
And then everything got shut down. First, he started doing this. He just started going on here as a clown, and I just started hopping on. And not that many people know, but before we started saving the videos, I didn't have a mask.
Okay.
I had it, but
those videos are somewhere out there. But
those videos are gone.
Yeah, but the fact that we're able to even put our art into the podcast, because a lot of the stuff that we do is either, my digital work or his digital work or traditional work, such as like these. We didn't sculpt them, but they're custom paint jobs. So stuff like that, we were able to incorporate our our art skills, and that's a plus too. Being an artist, that we're able to create original content. So. And again, like we said, COVID kind of fucked us, but in a way, it kind of gave us something else to work with. So that's what happened. And now I'm stuck with this fucker.
Don't act like you don't like it, sweetheart.
Sometimes. Yeah.
He's only kidding. He hates me.
Yeah. Do I? Sometimes.
I don't know.
So. We saw some of the special effects makeup that you had on you. Was it someone that did that, or you did it yourself?
A very long time ago, I think it's still on my Instagram. There was like a shooting I've done for Halloween. I was wearing a cheerleader costume or something like that, and that I did myself. But the recent work has been done at actually Horrify Me UK. By one of the most brilliant horror photographer, I think, in the world, to be honest. Rick Jones, which is just it's also just such a genuinely nice person as well. So humble, but it's so bloody skilled, and yes, I particularly love horror. If you didn't get that.
Yeah,
so I'm quite excited every time I talk about Horrify Me UK. By the way, I'm shooting with them again on the 3rd of July. So
we'll
you see that. But yeah, the first shooting was my vampire shoot, I think. My voice is going. My vampire shirt, which I loved.
Was it the one with the red contacts?
Yes.
I
Yes.
saw that and I
Yes.
was tripping the fuck out. I was like, wow, that's fucking amazing. There's like the blood, the whole. If I saw that, I'm like, yo, you might want to take that bite, man, because I'm not gonna survive that. But yeah, the eyes is what gets me because it's so like oh,
it looks
real.
Really good.
It looks fucking real.
Well done.
Yeah, it's extremely well done.
The thing is, that time was particularly nice for me because Rick actually guided me through a night of a vampire. So it was like a journey. We started with the typical like sultry central vampire, and slowly it would transform in this savage beast. And he would take shots of it like along the way. There's actually more on the website. And yeah, if you want, I'll send you some pictures as well.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
sick.
more
Yeah.
Some stuff that I couldn't. Well, I actually tried to post on Instagram, but of course it's been taken down. Because whatever. And then for the same reason I couldn't post my Demoness shooting, but I've done a Krampus shooting.
No, I saw that too. I saw that that what you just mentioned, that photo shoot, and yeah, I can understand why Instagram wouldn't want that. They fucking suck.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the shit sometimes we post gets shut down.
It's funny, we're doing it on here and we're still talking shit.
We're still talking shit, but we're trying to leave as much as we can.
Yeah, Instagram is like we would need like a week. I need a week to complain about Instagram.
Yeah, no, that's 100% true.
It's
because he did art and I don't know why.
Well, actually, I know why
the
one
music
of them got taken off,
right?
But yeah, most recently the paintings. I think it was Madame Leota.
I think she's seen it.
Yeah, I believe you've seen it. Madame Leota. I was painting her. I think it was like the third video of it. Yeah, third progress, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And he jumped on, but there was no music to be played. And if there was any sound, you couldn't really hear it. I didn't hear any. I couldn't make out anything on his end. And it got taken down. I don't know.
Oh, no.
I have no idea.
No, I don't think it was. No, I don't.
I have no idea. I fucking sat down and pondered this shit. Like, why? Why did that happen? And I have no idea. And I tried to dispute it, and they just removed the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well, fuck you. All right.
Yeah, they did actually. They're really making it hard for artists and creators as well, because you can't do anything. They just take down whatever. I think my first cover, I was like wrapped in feathers.
Yeah.
And Instagram taken down that picture because it was a violent picture, violent content, and I actually appealed that because I said it's feathers, literally, visibly.
Feathers. Your whole body was covered, right?
I'm like, yeah, it was my face. My face.
Oh, what
covered.
the fuck?
My face covered in feathers. Not bloody feathers. Like, that was ambiguous. But it was just normal feathers. Yeah, it was my British way of complaining and moaning. But yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Sometimes I say that shit too, and I'm not British or anything.
Ambiguous talking about violence, but so yeah, and they removed it, and I appealed it, and that's the only appeal I won. At least.
Shit, you actually won.
So, yes.
At least you won one.
One. Everything else has been taken down. I've been risking my account in like forever.
Because even his brother, he got it the worst with the Instagram police.
I thought it was funny as hell.
Rick, his brother Rick. So his brother Rick doesn't even post anything crazy, and the fact that he gets the hammer every fucking time is like, what? And it's like nothing crazy, and he still gets the hammer.
Well, he was calling out white supremacists.
Well, yeah, see that.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. He was calling out white supremacists, and like obviously all those people that he was calling out, they were wording it differently, so that way it can go around them trying to be racist. But it sounded incredibly racist. The shit that they were saying still sounded racist, and it's like, what the fuck? People have sent him messages and comments and all this shit saying that since he's Mexican, that like, oh, you're gonna be working for us, you're gonna be our slaves again. It's like, what the fuck? How can this guy do that as a comment? But yet once he says, you know what, fuck you, cracker, all of a sudden he gets in trouble for it. Okay. It's like, yeah, wow. And I think one of his Instagram page got taken down completely, and he made a new one. And it's like, what the fuck? So you retaliated, and they took yours down, but he's still on there. It doesn't make any sense. Instagram's a little fucked up.
Actually, one of the magazines that have been published in a couple of times, they had like a 20K plus account. They lost it. They made another one. It wasn't, of course, that popular and they didn't manage to actually regain all the followers because they've been taken down a second time.
Oh, sure.
And they are trying for the third time.
But for
who knows?
For the,
in that case, I mean, the magazine is Dominate Me magazine, so the content is pretty edgy. There's BDSM fetish, but they only put the covers mainly. But still, I think Instagram frowns upon these kind of things. So yeah.
Well, there was a time.
Frowns upon everything. Frowns upon everything.
Instagram doesn't like leather and fetishes. Fucking bastards.
You have a foot fetish, you're getting the hammer. I wouldn't doubt it.
Your picture better not have a ball gag in it. Hey!
Where people were getting hacked left and right. It was happening to a lot of our guests.
Oh, yeah.
And it happened to you, no? Didn't you get hacked?
No, I didn't get hacked.
You got locked out?
Instagram locked me out from my other page, Crude is a Dead Man. They completely locked me out. Every time I tried to get in there, it would say, I had access to it, but I couldn't see any messages, nothing at all. It just showed my picture. That was it. It kept saying, can't refresh, can't refresh, can't refresh. Can't.
Oh, God.
I tried to look into it, tried to do whatever the fuck I could. Nothing worked. I said, fuck it. I made another one, and now I'm sticking to that one. I just keep the Dead Man one just because I have a bunch of shit on there anyway.
Okay.
Because now I have access to it. Fucking, how many months did it take? Stop masturbating that rat.
No, I'm rubbing it for good luck.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say.
Yes.
It's a ritual. It's a ritual.
Exactly. What do you think? I'll have my tongue out.
Yeah.
Bad.
But yeah, there was a lot of our guests that are getting hacked, and they were getting what was it, the money? There was some. They were
asking a lot of people for money. And
they got people.
Oh no, and Bitcoin too.
Yeah, they got people with the money, and they almost got me at one point. I was like, Jordan Jones is one of them, or one of our good guests, really talented tattoo artist, and
really good dude. He's funny as fuck.
I was like, I'm thinking, wait, I'm pretty sure this guy is well off. I don't know why he's asking for $400, and I'm like, this is kind of sus. So I just stopped, and I think I hit up his other profile or something, and I found out that it was fake. And yeah, they almost got me, and I was like, he's a cool dude, and I wanted to help him if he really wasn't in need of money. But I was like, I'm pretty sure this guy is pretty good off. So it was weird, and they definitely got a lot of people with the money. So I know that was happening. So that sucked at one point.
Yeah, I think that's still that's still happening. I've got lots of people that have lost their own account or have been hacked. and they can take they can regain access to the previous account anymore, or like all sorts of scams and stuff going on Instagram. The thing is, I believe the fact they are investing in reels, and they're trying to like push video contents and such, like as TikTok is doing, just took funds away from like investing in bot detection and image recognition, and that's why we all get these mistakes. It's like it's not people looking at the images, it's the algorithm. And if the algorithm sucks and doesn't recognize, it doesn't make a difference between a feather and a gun or whatever, of course it's going to glitch. It's going to just remove it. And because it's really a pity, because I think among all the people I know, there's not a single one happy with Instagram moving towards videos and reels. We all want it to be a platform for pictures as it was before. And because we also use it, mostly use it as a portfolio. Of course, I mean, personally, I've got my professional portfolio, my website and stuff like that. But it's also to gain like more opportunities of networking, even with people that are not local. I mean, throughout the UK, I've been connecting with photographers and models, and I've done it through Instagram.
And now us.
And us from California.
Yes, of course. I want to, sorry, my voice. I told you I've been screaming a lot. I've been meaning to ask you, how did you find me? What happened?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Somehow,
That's
somehow
fine.
you appeared right in front of us, and I don't know, we just appeared, honestly, and we saw your picture.
Well,
sorry, I have
okay.
ADHD, so I tend to forget shit. Even if I'm looking at you in your face and talking to you, I'll forget. But
okay, I get it.
Yeah, that happens.
I
remember I think I remember I seen your profile, and I showed you, and because we go back and forth with like who to invite to the show and everything. So I think that's how it happened.
Either way,
somehow that's right. Somehow you landed on my profile, and that was it. Okay, that's
somehow fine. Somehow you got landed right in front of us from California, and then we were like, because obviously we pick people that think we're fit for the podcast, because and obviously you do with the modeling and the dark theme and the special effects.
And you love horror.
You love horror, so it's like, oh fuck, it's perfect. And he tells me towards the end where they're from, and I'm like, holy shit, they're from the other side of the world. It's perfect. And a lot of people that we've had are from overseas, which is fucking sick as fuck.
Yeah, I don't ask right off the bat, but then I started recently just putting that in. They're like, oh yeah, we're in California.
Yeah, just because of that reason.
Yeah, but
actually,
where are you from and everything?
In a way, it doesn't surprise me, because I've learned from my insight on Instagram that most of my following comes from the US.
For whatever reason.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's actually almost like 50-50 UK, US. But yeah.
And it's the opposite with my art, or I think even with Dead and Laughing, it's
I think we've got a healthy mix.
Yeah, I think most of it's here, but we still got a percentage of out
popped
there.
Up in India.
Yeah, India
and Australia.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Britain, fucking Ireland, and everything is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Oh, go ahead.
No, so, okay. Since I've been starting shooting latex, I've seen a visible increase in followers from Germany.
I know about Germany. I see Germany.
That makes sense. That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Well,
Can
what's
I-
wrong, what's wrong with a little bit of latex? There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong
oh,
with
sorry,
that.
yes. No, I was actually thinking that in June I'm going to see Rammstein in Cardiff again. Um, and I'm really looking forward to that. They've been postponing the gig for 2 years and a half.
Yeah,
They're gonna come out
Just
here in September.
yeah, they're gonna play in his wife's and my birthday month in LA, right?
Yeah.
In LA,
yes,
in September.
guys,
So
go,
yeah, the fact that you said that, it's like, oh,
just go.
oh.
And no, but the cool thing is that I mean, for me, I don't know for you, hope for you as well, is that I just received a Snow White latex costume, which I'm probably gonna wear because I don't know if you've seen the video of Rammstein's song Sonne, and
Yeah.
there's Snow White.
He's like
I had
giving
to,
the little man's their vitamin S.
yes,
He's giving them vitamin S.
Don't you have a
but
Snow
yeah.
White costume?
I do.
He's a nice little cinder fella.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about your fan art because recently we've been getting a few fan art pictures and drawings.
I know it's always weird to see.
Yeah, it is. See interpretations of people of their image of you. So, yeah, what's up with the fan art? I want to check that out. You got a few digital, traditional.
Yeah, I've actually I'm still waiting for a couple of drawings. I've been a couple of followers got in touch with me saying, "Oh, would you mind if I use one of your pictures to draw you?" And I said, "No, of course. I mean, go ahead." But it's I don't know. Sometimes
Do they
I can't
normally
believe
tell
it.
you?
I can't believe it. I can't believe that someone would
Yeah.
want to do it. I mean, I actually in my highlight I put fan art, but thinking of me as having fans of any sort, it's like as I told you before, as I mentioned, I feel a bit weird. I mean, sometimes because I feel like I'm not really. I'm literally like nobody. I mean, like, why
No,
would you
because
do that?
he gets the
Why would
same
you
way.
do
He
that?
he trips out because of people giving a fan art, and you trip the tension. You're not used to attention like that.
No, I'm not.
So for him, he kind of relates to it, and well, I'm a shy motherfucker outside of this thing, but inside I'm completely different. This fucking knows firsthand, and
Yeah, without this, I'm still a jolly asshole. Him
Okay.
him without, he is so fucking shy, and it cracks me the fuck up. Oh god, in public it's hilarious.
no, it's not hilarious. It's torture.
For me, it's hilarious.
Fucker.
Because we'll just be out somewhere and just like, oh my god, it'll just be random. Like, hey, go take a picture. Like, no, go take a picture. No, I'm like, get the fuck over here. And I had a couple of times I've had to drag him over. Like, come on, fucker.
Yeah,
And he's just standing there, just getting red, and I'm just laughing my ass off.
that's why we encourage people, that are shy and don't really be on camera like that. We recommend to wear a mask or something that makes them comfortable. Because obviously it worked for me, and I mean you're just like you said, 24/7
jolly asshole.
Yeah, so that's why you recommend that. But no, we get it when you say that you're just not, you're not feel like you're famous or you're kind of used to that attention. And I encountered it with my art too, and people have seen my art and they're like coming up to me. I'm like, I don't know you, so stranger danger.
Yeah, sometimes I mean I appreciate they are really genuine and they want to show like appreciation and give you good feedback and everything, but sometimes I would read comments like, "Oh, your pictures are always so iconic. You are my role model," and I say, "No,
I just started."
pressure, too much pressure. Please, no, don't. I mean, I always try to be to be nice with everyone, because usually like very young girls that approach me and say those things. So, but like, chill.
Yeah.
Chill.
There was a moment where there was a few people, young people, that they wanted to get into a persona, into their own character, and I don't know if you remember. They're like, "Well, how do you start it? How do you get into it?" And we're just like, just be yourself, I guess.
We really didn't know what to
We
say.
don't know what to say. It's like, just be you. Just do it. Doesn't matter what it looks like.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because for him, he loves clowns.
It's a huge part of my life, actually. Clowns.
We were trying to figure out, like, because he's always wanted to have his own clown. He's always wanted to be his own clown. And accidentally, I helped him make this. I say accidentally because it was just like ideas, like, "Hey man, go ahead." Like, "Oh, I don't know, how does this look?" And he ran with it, and he made it his own, and now he's his own fucking creature.
Now I'm just a clown. Sad clown. I don't know.
A sad clown.
Yeah, I would consider myself as a sad clown.
He's the type of clown that cries when he masturbates.
Okay.
That's true, actually.
Why don't they love me? It hurts.
But yeah, no, we agree.
We're a little too far there.
We agree that
Oh, that's fine.
we don't know sometimes what to say, and
No, it's okay.
I'm
the same.
Oh, we're glad, because I mean,
I understand that.
We try to warn people that it gets grimy in here because
Grimy?
It gets nasty in here.
Okay, it's fine.
It gets nasty because
I just love bad jokes, dark jokes,
dark
jokes,
dark humor.
like yes, thank you. Regarding to what you said before about like being you, I actually and this is it's going to be my fangirl moment. Just a brief moment, I promise. But I actually the final push I got to actually start modeling, etc. I'm sure she doesn't remember because I was different. My hair was different as well. But it was Danny Divine, which I love. She knows. I told her. I told her, like, she knows. She knows, and she's fine with that. But yeah.
We actually reached out to her too. I forgot what she said.
I literally worship that woman. I know everything. I know everything. But yeah. But she was really, I mean, she was doing like during COVID again, a meet and greet with people before the alternative modeling contest. Yeah. I joined and I expressed my concerns about my appearance, this and that, and she just said, "Fuck it, just go for it. I did it. Look where I am. If I managed to make it here, why wouldn't you? Just go for it."
And that's the thing, people.
Okay, let's go. Fuck it. And I really love her because she's bloody amazing. She's a goddess. Yeah, no, sorry, I love her. She's perfect. I can just find a defect or anything. But she's also so down to earth. And she's really genuine, which is not something that common, especially like among like influencers and famous people sometimes.
Yeah.
So I really think she's perfect. She's perfect. I said it. She's perfect.
No, we get it. No,
Okay.
Now we're gonna tag her in this so that way she can see this.
No.
Hopefully she sees it.
No. No, I made a couple of weeks ago. No, almost a month ago. I went to a fetish event called Club Antichrist. She was performing military act. She was divine, literally.
So
Yes. And I made such a fool of myself, I couldn't talk. It was the first time meeting her, like in person, and my brain does
It's
just
called
I would look
Starstruck,
at her.
no?
Yeah, no, I would look at her.
Starstruck.
It happens to people. It happened to him.
Yeah,
Like,
it did actually.
The guy who did the original voice for Spawn in the cartoon, he was in The Thing. Keith David.
Keith David.
He was the voice for Goliath on Gargoyles. He's done so much shit.
And
I walked up to him like fucking nothing, and I had to like technically drag him over, and he was just. It was funny.
Yeah.
I was talking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was like,
You were worse. You were more like Arnold Schwarzenegger with a speech impediment.
And probably was better than I was.
No, because
I would just look at her like from a distance, like with a
oh my,
like this, like hi, and
oh
she actually found me cute that time, but next time I'm going to prepare logically and just avoid it, because one time might be cute, next time I look like an idiot, like a moron, like. But yeah, because I was like, hey. Sorry, but yeah, a bit. I was really awkward, but yeah. But she was cool with it, at least. So.
No, that's good that you had you get to see her and you know all that good stuff.
Yeah, a positive experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, you're
I'm
good.
sorry,
You're
yeah.
solid. You're perfect.
Okay.
Sadly,
Okay.
our camera is dying.
Yeah, our
He
equipment
didn't
is
charge it.
dying. That's just how cruel the world is lately, especially. Yeah.
That's why you gotta stop. Just forget. Just.
Well, yeah, that sucks. Any shout outs, any handles you want to throw out there so people can reach you for commission work, collaboration, so forth and so forth? Any handles?
I actually just mostly use my Instagram. It's easier, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I've got my highlights if people want to book me, or
oh yeah, that's
book
right.
me,
One of
or
your
just
highlights.
yeah.
Yeah, one of your highlights was the booking. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I work on commissions as well. Although I had to limit the kind of work I do, because I received lots of weird and very strange and sometimes very inappropriate requests.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can say it. I'll say it.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'll say it. No, because I'm a bit embarrassed about it, but oh my God, I'm blushing, yes. Like a couple of weeks ago, this guy sent me a video which I didn't open, but it would actually describe it, and it was squatting on his bedpost.
What the fuck?
Yes, and he wanted to like ask me to be his mistress or whatever. Why would you send something like that to someone you don't know?
Yeah, there's a lot of
like, hello. He was like literally the video, and then this is me squatting on the bedpost. Please, would you be my mistress? I will worship you, and this and that.
No, there's I feel like there's a shitload of creeps that are eventually not. I mean, people with weird fetishes, I feel like they're starting to come out to the surface and not giving a fuck, and they're just sending it, or they're just putting it out there, which, I mean, yeah, go for it.
But this is like next level. I mean,
yeah, it's like
that's too far.
Yeah. I must say that I feel really lucky because although I don't have a huge following, but I feel like the followers I've got are really respectful. I mean, I try to be always upfront and straightforward. If there's something I don't like, I just say it. I'm very honest and transparent. Sometimes it's taken as me being a bitch,
Yeah.
or like obnoxious, but I'm just really honest, straightforward. I say what I think, and that led me to have, I think, a fairly decent base of followers that respect me. But of course, there are other like requests from people that I don't know. They have like a particular taste.
Yeah. No. We get you 100%.
We gotta have
But
you on again. We'll cover that one because our camera's about to die.
okay, that's fine.
We gotta have you on again.
No,
One
if
last
you-
thing, please. No, one last thing, please. I just
Yeah,
wanted to
'cause
tell
we
you
don't want
that.
to lose. We don't want to lose the episode because it's
No.
happened before.
And it
I'll
sucks.
be super
Yes.
quick. I'll be super quick. Next week, on the 4th of June, I'm going to perform my latex nan burlesque act at a vampire ball. And I'll tag you if I manage to get reels and stuff like that, because you have to see it. That's it.
There you guys heard it.
Nice.
She's gonna
That's it.
have her event.
Yeah.
So check that shit out.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, that is it for today's episode. Thank you for tuning in. We
This is
appreciate
Thank you.
Oh, go
Thank
ahead.
you so much, guys.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
thank you. So this will be on YouTube as well. Any final words?
Like, subscribe, give us a good fingering in the bell so that way you can keep up with everything.
Yes.
Check out the Reddit. Fucking merch, hit us up. We also got Redbubble. Do all that fucking shit.
And check her out, guys.
Okay.
Until next time, be safe, please, with those crazy people. And yeah, if you want to be on, just hit us up, okay? All right.
Sorry, okay. Bye.